this gets 5th. Winner moves on to play Slavic God in loser semis. Quick peels from Birdie. He really wants to use some of those zoning tools. Catches Geef low. Geef just trying to walk in and get his offense started. But Birdie's just not having any of it. Just controlling the space and punishing him when he goes for offensive options. Good switch, gets the corner carry though. Good armor through it, but Birdie's just going to punish him after. He's going to have to watch the peel if he wants to get any closer. Just waits for it to disappear. Threatens with the chain, which really gives him a lot of space to control. Yep, gets him with the chain throw. Quick, dominant first round for Birdie. Zangief really hasn't been able to get his offense started so far. No, he's armoring well, you know, playing around the can and the peel pretty well. But he just hasn't been able to get that Zangief pressure started. Good call out on the aerial approach though. Ooh, clips him with the banana. Those jabs are going to be big for him. But that EX chain throw. Ooh, the armor. Ooh, didn't quite get the trigger off it. It's good damage, has the advantage. It hits him with a command throw. Big damage. One hit's going to give him a stun, and that's going to be it. Good round for Zangief. Birdie was getting the openings that he was getting before. But Zangief just able to kind of react a little bit better and choose the spots to go in a little bit wiser. Going to the final round here in game 1. Good jump out on reaction. Patented Levi chain to look for the aerial approach. Hasn't worked out for him yet, but he's threatening that option, saying, I will control the air. You're going to have to come fight me on the ground. We got the banana hit on there, too. Classic Zangief, walk up, EX throw. One more good hit's going to give him the stun. We'll see if he can get it. The quick headbutts out from Birdie. Going to give him a bit of space. Chain throw just kind of letting him reset. Got to respect the can. Just gets clipped by it. That command throw. Going to do it game 1. Going to Levi Lightning. Good showing, though, from Darvris. I know he had that kind of rough first round, but he was showing the adaptations that he needed to. Really playing a little bit more aggressively and controlling the space, but still respecting Birdie's offense. We'll see if we see any further adaptations here in game 2. Birdie just using his items to help him control the screen, but Zangief content to kind of wait out and find his approach. Yeah, good punish on that. You don't want to be whiffing moves like that. Reminds him the chain's there. And for how much Birdie's been threatening the chain to cut off the aerial approaches, that's how Zangief's gotten most of his starters going. Yeah, he's going to EX right through that. Good corner carry off this, but just pokes his way out. Even first round here, a bit of a resource advantage for Zangief. Ooh, they'll just walk up. EX throw, he's going to have big advantage here on wake up. Who just calls him out. Gets the V trigger. Yep, command throw, that's going to be, ooh, not quite it. Damage scaling in his favor, not in his favor, but just gets that command throw. Good comeback round there. FGC boys talking some shit. Ooh, that jump crossover. He hasn't shown that yet. And he gave him a good opening. Pretty threatening to control the space. Yeah, just wanted to get the item down and control the space instead of going for the punish. Walks up, gets him with a command throw. What's the mix-up? Just smacks him in the chest. That's going to hit. That's that Zangief ballsy play that you want to see. You got to take a big risk, but you get a big reward off it. Going to pop the V-trigger. Birdie's going to get a good punish and the corner off this, though. Banana's going to make it difficult for him to get out. He's just going to have to play around it. Good blocks on the lariat. Zangief playing well out of the corner. Forcing Birdie to respect the space. But a couple more clean hits. Birdie tying it up. Going to our pivotal third round. Do or die here for Zangief. You see that chain again. He's threatening to control the airspace. Yeah, Zangief's been choosing the right times to stay on the ground and when to go to the air. Good call out on the approach there. Birdie really playing around his banana, but catches him with a throw and wake up. There's that call out that he's been looking for the entire game. Catches him trying to jump out of the corner with that chain. Another throw. He's going to be close to stun off another hit. Not quite going to do it. He's got that magic pixel. It's going to be a hell of a comeback if he can do it, but just a clean whiff punish there. It's going to be in a kite 2-1 set. Levi Lightning takes it 2-1 over Darbris. Really good showing from Darbris' Zangief. We should be kicking things back over to the winner's side, as we should have the Prince going up against Cero. Should be just getting our players up on stage in a moment. See if we can get the matchup. No, do winners finals. Do winners finals. You guys not know? Do winners finals, because then you do the run back from losers. Yeah, do winners finals. All right, winners finals here. The Prince versus Cero. Gotta make sure the buttons are good. Should be the Ken still on the side of Cero. And still the jury on the side of the Prince. I think this is the winners finals that most people had in mind. You're good. All right, here we are, getting right into it. Ken versus Jury. Both characters, they're just going to have to kind of play the neutral and go from there. Not a huge difference in playstyle-wise. Prince just wanted to take another minute before we get into things. Which is fine, got to think of your game plan. All right, had a bit of a fake out there, but you're getting into winners finals here at Alberta Beatdown 2018. The Prince versus Cero Blast, Ken versus Jury. 3 out of 5. Ken using the fireballs to figure out when he wants to approach. Yep, good punish on that. Catching with the overhead. We've seen that in the previous sets. Good corner carry off this. Small punish B triggers. Up to make it a little bit more safe. Falling Tatsu's going to get a clip. Pressure in the corner. Trade always works out when you're ahead. Jury fighting back well out of the corner. Good tech on the throw. Big opening here for Jury. One more clean hit's going to give her a stun. Probably the round off it as well. But Ken fighting out of the corner. Just runs under the aerial approach, waits out the stun, goes in for the pressure. Meets him air to air. Jury not able to quite get the last hit that she needs. Good blocks from Ken. Catching him with a fireball. It's coming down to the wire. Gonna have to win honestly. Gonna have to just play the neutral. Big corner pressure here from Ken. Just calls out the approach. Foot in the gut, slams her down. Same thing we saw at the start of game one. Just fireball starter, aerial approach from Jury. Calls her out, gets the side switch. Crosses himself up a little bit there. He's run up back throw. It's going to get Ken a lot of corner pressure. Yeah, Jury's going to have to pop V-trigger to make it safe here, but even still, gets a quick punish there. Counter hit, good break on the throw. Catching him overhead. Yep, and that's going to be a good clean round for the Prince. You saw game one kind of go similar to that, but Ken able to make the big comeback. Not quite able to get the pressure started there. This is the close game that we wanted to see. There's some good clean neutral and some good clean Street Fighter. Ooh, big call out on the air to air. Taz is going to give him the corner. Critical Art's going to give him big damage. All right, what's the mix on wake up? Good break on the throw. Runs under to get the corner out. But that Ken back throw, going to get him in there. Another throw for the pressure. Jury's going to have to find a way out of this, and she's going to have to find a way to get some big damage off. Going to have to V-trigger to make it safe. Really going to have to work for these hits. Good corner carry off that. Close to stun, reversal out, and that's going to be the round. Game one going to Cero here in winners finals. That wild round one comeback. And then good play in the second round from the Prince. Just not quite able to close it out. We'll see if Jury can control space a little bit better. It's that same round start we've seen every time. The fireballs from Ken, the aerial approach from Jury, start of the round. Ken content just to wait it out a little bit, lose some of that stun, kind of wait for Jury to get a little antsy. Ooh, good crush counter. Gonna have the big corner carry off this. Who just calls out the approach. Huge corner carry off the Tatsu. Who gets with the overhead. Big corner pressure, one hit from stun. What's the wake up? Wake up throw again. We got the breaks though. Fireball pressure. There's the punish. That's gonna be the round. See, Ken's kind of figured out how Jury wants to play out of the corner a little bit more. You can see with the round win's getting a little bit more dominant. Probably a trade that Ken wants to take there. Yeah, just reversal DP out. Back throw, uses his momentum, just calls him right back. Interesting counter hit. Standing medium case good. Call out on the Ken approach. Yep, not quite a true string there. Yep, didn't have V-trigger to make it safe, but just staggers the pressure a little bit. One more hit's going to give him the round, but he's going to have to work for it. Just catching him with the overhead. We're going to a third round again. That really has been the story of this set. It was Jury starting off well in the first round, and then Ken making the comeback. The Jury making a couple key adaptations and finding a way to have a bigger impact in the second round. And this is going great for the Prince. Big damage here. A couple clean hits is going to do it. 1-1 here in winners finals. Crowd here on the side of Prince, and he's performing. He's made some of the adaptations that he needed to. Getting a little bit better feel of how Ken wants to control space and how he wants to use his approaches. And it's paying off for him. That's a trade that Ken's probably going to want to take because he's going to have the advantage and the corner carry off of it. You see him nodding. He knows how he got hit. Just catches him with the overhead. Stun punish. Another clean hit's going to do it. Catches him air to air. This could be the start that Jury needs. Using a lot more resources than I thought that Jury would. Kind of understandably quite down after that couple of exchanges. But, you know, wants to fight out. That aerial approach. See, Ken didn't do the fireball that he's been doing before. Damn, he got the corner so fast off that. One more clean hit's going to give him stun, but Jury fights her way out. For a little bit anyways. Air trade. Bit of stun off the table. Good blocks. Read that Ken's going to be trying to press buttons after that V-trigger activation. Has been showing it all game. Good break on the throw. Ooh, catches him with the air approach. Going to be probably one or two more clean hits as the meter, but just going to go for the throw instead. 2-1 up here for Cero. The Prince not playing bad by any means, just not quite capitalizing enough off of his approach conversions, and is losing neutral one too many times. We'll see if he can make the adaptations that he needs. Doesn't go with that aerial approach, sees that Ken's understood it. But again, Ken's so good at getting you in the corner, forcing the pressure on you, forcing you to fight your way out. You see the patience from Ken as well. Just content to play neutral, wait for you to make your choice on how that you're going to get out of the corner. Again, trades typically working out in the way of Ken in this set. Good blocks. I got crossed up there. Gonna have the corner pressure. It's a good punish, good amount of damage. Ooh, the walk back to bait out a button. He's gonna have stun. Got the bar. You gotta spend the cash when you have it. Might not even need to, and that's gonna be the round. Ooh, not quite. Didn't quite have enough damage, but just that button on wake up. Beats out the approach. Strong round from Jury. Yeah, and after that, Ken's content to just go play a bit more neutral. Feel out how Jury wants to play these next upcoming rounds. Can really see each other, feeling each other out. Damn, that traded? That was insane. Good blocks. Ooh, not quite. Just clipped him. The counter hit, though, so going to be good pressure. Good corner carry out, but Ken's corner carry, it's pretty insane. Gets the overhead. Going to be one good hit away from stun. That throw is going to give him the stun, and that throw is going to give him the round. So set point here for Ken. It all comes down to this for Jury, and it all comes down to this for the Prince. Spending the cash to get the opening, but now he's at a big resource disadvantage, and not that big of a life lead. Who calls out the approach there. This is what Jury needs to do. Good walk under the cross-up, gives him a bit of corner pressure, but Ken fighting his way out. Gets a couple clean hits. Hasn't shown that all round, gets an approach off it, and gets the corner carry. Is big damage. What's going to be the mix-up on wake up? Tries to cross him up, but just EXDP is going to get him out of that. Blocks the air approach. Good break on the throw. Is going to be big damage. Gets the overhead. One hit from stun. It's really coming down to the wire here. Just catches him high with the Tatsu. Close winners finals, but Cero takes it 3-1.